So I want to show you a stretch that's going to help open the iliac, sacroiliac joint. If you want to grab a chair, and you want to have a chair that's pretty hard, or stable at least, and not one on wheels. And instead of sitting on the chair way back like this, I want you to make sure that you engage and sit forward on the chair so that you're sitting right on your sits bones, those little bones of your butt that are called your sits bones. So sitting there, and then so that you can engage your whole spine, right? I'm gonna move the chair, so give me 1 second. So that's the first step. And then making sure that the chair is not too high so you can keep your feet flat on the floor. And if your feet aren't flat on the floor, then use your yoga block or something to put your feet up on so that your knees are at the same height as your hips, okay? So then what you're gonna do is you're gonna take you're gonna do both sides. But you wanna make sure to keep your feet flat on the floor, your knees stacked above your ankle so your knee isn't way out or way in, right? You're gonna take your opposite foot and you're gonna bring the ankle to the knee, maybe just right above the knee. And this might already cause a little bit of a stretch into your hips, along the greater trochanter, into the glutes. But then what you're gonna do, just breathing into that. If you're already feeling a little tightness there, just taking about 4 or 5 nice slow breaths in and out will really help to release those muscles. But then what you're gonna do is you're gonna take your hand and you're gonna put it on your knee here. And I want you to push down, but just gently. So you're just gonna push gently down on your knee. And then for about maybe the count of 5 or 7. And then, it's the last step, is as you're pushing down, you're gonna let that knee push back up against your hand. So, but don't let your hand go up. So you're gonna create a little bit of traction here. And what that does is it really opens the space of your sacroiliac joint. So you're pushing down with your hand and back against it with the knee. And I like to count to about 5 or 7 and then release. And you can do it maybe twice. But then of course you always want to move on to the next side. Even if you're feeling pain on one side or the other, you still want to do both sides to stay balanced, keeping those sits bones balanced on the chair and bringing that ankle up to the knee. Same thing, pushing down and then pushing right back up. And just try and do your same count on either side to stay balanced. There you go.